chillin', serial killing, pre-core villains on the mic, got you reeling. 5-star rated from the floor to the ceiling. If you catch a 1-star, no time for feelings. Got a demon DJ on the ones and twos, by the name Beelzebub, so don't get confused. So grab a seat by the fire, roast them all over two, and prepare to hear the legend of the Straight Chillin' Crew.
What up, nerds, and welcome to another Oogie Boogie episode of Straight Chilling, the weekly horror movie review show where you chill and we kill, slice, dice, and chop up yet another horror movie. My name is Bob. I'll be your host for the evening. This is episode 557, recorded on Sunday, December 7th. 2025. Tonight we are talking about The Nightmare Before Christmas from 1993. Before we get into it, let me introduce everyone else on the show tonight. First up, calling in from Washington, D.C., we got Chaboy, Sandy Randy Claus.
Oh, that's a new one. What's going on, buddy? You ready to talk about some claymation?
Claymation. It's my favorite form
Got
of
some
mash.
wicked claymation about to hit here.
You're a mash boy. You're a big mash boy, you know. People know
That's
that.
what they say.
Bit of a mash nut. Really into it. Sandy Randy.
Yes. Yes, but I have no follow-up.
Oh, fuck. Next, calling in from Seoul, South Korea, we got Shaboy Soju. What's up, man?
Oh, what up? It's your boy Soju, the Pumpkin King, boys. And I've grown so tired of the same old thing. 12 years of this bullshit.
Oof. Understandable, really.
Tired.
That you're the
Very
only one seems like the
understandable.
least likely scenario.
Juice, this was your host pick, so if you don't like this one, it's really
Damn, bro.
all your fault.
I know. No, this was my host pick, and it's about time. There are several old Christmas episodes talking about how we haven't covered this one, so I feel like this has been like 6 years coming at least. So here we are, finally. Nightmare Before Christmas. A Christmas film should be watched within the Christmas season, but we'll get more into that.
I concur. This episode is brought to you by Hot Topic, the
Yes.
flag waver.
Hot Topic 2006 to 2012.
That's where you got that Jack Skellington hoodie that you had growing up. I remember that hoodie.
Absolutely.
Don't act like we don't remember, bro.
Oh.
People don't forget.
People
Don't
forget.
act like you
don't act.
don't remember.
Don't
Rob.
conceal it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hoodie.
God.
I've never
You
heard
used to be
I'll tell you,
cool.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I wish I still had it. I'd wear that shit right now, but I don't. I'm not
Damn.
cool anymore. I once was, but no more. Debatable. Well, before we get into the main event, let's tackle a little bit of housekeeping real quick. Our January poll is currently posted over on our Patreon website. If you guys support us at the $5 level or above, you get the chance to vote on a movie we're talking about this January. We got 6 movies up there for you to vote on. They are all movies that were released this year that we just didn't have time to get to. Those movies are Begonia, Companion, Dangerous Animals, Good Boy, Toxic Avenger, and The Ugly Stepsister.
Whoa, Bob, last week those numbers weren't open yet. So how they looking this week?
They're open now. The numbers are open. So we got a tie for last place. We got 2 movies with no votes. Those are
Whoa.
The Ugly Stepsister and Dangerous Animals.
You
Whoa,
monsters.
I know. What the fuck? And then we got a tie for third place. Good Boy and Toxic Avenger are both sitting at 12% of the vote. And then second place, Companion, sitting at 35% of the vote. Sitting at the top spot, we got Begonia, 41% of the vote.
Wow. Stomping dong.
Stomping the dong.
My boy, your
Yes.
ghost, Lanthimos, says
Your-
stomping dong.
It is that time of year where we review your ghosts.
My ghost or your ghost?
Your ghost.
Your
I
ghost.
think he's my ghost, Lanthimos.
Stomp my dong, guy. We're talking about your movie.
Probably like that.
What?
Yeah, get those votes in before the end of the month. We'll see what we're talking about this January. I like that. We're dropping.
You nosy little pervert, or I'm gonna slap you silly.
Bob might like that too. I bet he does.
Yeah.
Get slapped silly a little bit.
I'm not going to get out of here. I'm not.
That's a silly Billy that gets slapped.
Just gotta get slapped silly a little bit, you know?
Don't slap me silly.
Bob, your reverse psychology is working. Damn.
We're dropping mini casts every other Friday over on Patreon as well. We got one on Predator Badlands dropping this Friday the 12th. That's coming at you from your boy Soju.
Yep, and I'm
Pumpkin
prepared.
King or the drink or the man.
Or the made by Tractor Bang.
Or the Bone Daddy.
The Bone Daddy Soju. Yeah, I'm a little concerned for that to come out because I feel like my opinions on that film are much lower than the general audience, and I think a lot of people really, really enjoyed that movie, and I didn't really.
Oh. You act new. Why aren't you leaning into the rage bait? I mean, Jesus.
Well,
that's what the game
yeah.
is.
And so I'm preparing myself for Friday to see, the fallout.
You're going to get slapped silly.
Whoa, don't tease me with a good time.
We got a whole segment for that when people sign up for Patreon.
Don't slap me.
Just being a petty little bitch about it. Is that the idea? It just sucks. If you like it, you suck too.
Catch me outside. Hot
Bob's
Topic.
being a little brat right now.
Oh my God.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Oh my
Check
God.
that out this Friday.
Randy's getting in a better mood.
Oh my God.
Randy.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Damn.
Randy.
These Christmas bumps are really sexual.
Fucking horny.
Oh my
What are you
God.
guys new? Come on. What is this?
Never been horny a day in my life. That's all.
I believe that.
That is not all we got.
I'll believe it when I see it.
We got one more thing. Just another reminder: we are reopening the You Pick the Flick tier January 1st. And that's going to be for the first half of the year. If you guys would like to pick a movie for us to review, this is the only way you can do it. There's only 5 spots dropping for the first half of the year. That's going to be open at an undisclosed time of day, January 1st. Just got to check our Patreon website. And if it's open, grab you a spot and let us know what movie you want us to talk about. There you go.
There's only 500 spots for the first half of the year, so get in there.
Get in there. They're only $500 a pop.
Yep. 500 spots at $500 a pop.
For doing more than one episode per day for the year, we're gonna need more than that much.
Wow, you're really
Let's see,
greedy.
we have to
So
do.
greedy. I didn't know that.
Oh wow, yeah, we'd have to do 4 a day.
I'm
to
hitting my
keep up with
Ebenezer
that.
era.
Randy. Oh my!
I don't know,
goodness.
boys. 4 movies a day. 2. Yeah, we got to watch some movies too. That's like 16 hours of work a
It's a
day.
lot.
We can do it.
Rob's got to do, and Rob's got to do trivia and edit it
Rob's got to do those.
and check the socials.
I won't sleep. I just won't actually sleep.
It's just 16 hours.
It's hey,
Don't be such a fucking baby.
God, I wish someone around here had a little work ethic. Am I right?
Oh man.
That's all I got. Do you guys have anything you need to plug?
Damn thing.
Yeah, so coming up this week, we're going to have a bonus episode covering all the films I watched at the Seoul Independent Film Festival. And I should be,
Nice.
I won't say 100% because it's not recorded yet, but I should be joined by a very special first-time guest. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully drop in sometime this week. But that's all
right.
my housekeeping. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm all set too. Bob, how you feeling?
I think
Clean?
we're squeaky.
This house is clean.
All right, let's get into the main event. We're talking about The Nightmare Before Christmas, and we're kicking it off with the back of the box.
What's on the back of the box?
Mom, I saw you had this box. You probably got a couple of those bad boys, huh?
Just the one. And I have it on
really?
VHS, actually, so I guess two.
Okay. And the black box, the black VHS?
Whoa. Yeah, the clamshell. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You know it, dog.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
I love a good clamshell.
I mean, I run Let's Get Physical Property after all, you know.
You run
I
it.
mean, our system
Where
podcast.
did Bob go wrong? Were he and his friends sifting way too long through those Blu-ray bins? And it gets worse, he'll have no jet ski, wasting all his dough on those DVDs.
And VHSs.
Hell.
And
yeah.
property.
And property. Yeah, I got this on Blu-ray from The Mouse. The Mouse put this out.
Whoa.
You can rent it, stream it. It's everywhere. It's on everything. It's inescapable. It will come for you.
You can play it if you
can
want.
play it.
Final Fan. No, not Final Fan. What's that game called? Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
One and deuce.
Kingdom
Probably three, yeah.
Thoughts.
I remember I tried to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and got stuck somewhere and just couldn't get past it and just gave up.
People
Well, fuck
really
it.
shat on that game.
Just fucking.
I don't remember much about it. It's just that I couldn't continue playing at one point.
I just cannot continue playing because it's interfering with the enjoyment of my life.
Kingdom
So-
Thoughts ruined my life.
Oh, damn. Really casting some shade on nostalgic properties.
Sorry for dunking so hard. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. This is rated PG from 1993 with a runtime of 1 hour and 16 minutes. Beautiful runtime.
Yes, that
You love
runtime is really nice. Love to see it.
Yeah, this is directed
Really nice.
directed by Henry Selick,
What?
not Tim Burton.
What?
Whoa, whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
we
Is this
know.
like a Mandela effect sort of thing where we're going
I
to
could
find out?
sworn Tim Burton directed
No,
this
no.
film.
It's the world that's wrong. It's
Correct.
history that's incorrect.
Yes. This
You see, there was this particle accelerator that got turned on.
do go
And
on.
somebody nuked a burrito at the same time. They just cross-pollinated. Can't do it. Can't do that.
And then Henry Selick got a job out of that.
There you go.
This was
Tale as old as time.
written by Tim Burton and stars Danny
Got his
Elfman.
name in the title.
It does have his fucking name in the title, yeah. Stars Danny Elfman, Chris Sarandon, Catherine O'Hara, some other lovely folks. Paul Rubens is in this for a minute. Page.
What's his name? Otho is in this. Shadix. Glenn
Shadix.
Oh, yeah, he's the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plot synopsis brought to you by IMDb is as follows. Jack Skellington, king of Halloween Town, discovers Christmas Town, but his attempts to bring Christmas to his home cause confusion.
Yes.
That's-
Confusion.
Man, that's
Sure.
They really bury the lead on that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We've seen this movie before, obviously. Gentlemen, would you recommend folks at home check this one out? Juice, let's start with you.
Oh, yeah. This is honestly probably the movie I've seen most of my life because I remember receiving that black VHS clamshell when I was a kid at Chuck E. Cheese. And I believe I've watched it pretty much every year for Christmas since that day that I can remember, at least. So I've watched this film many a times. And yes, I would recommend people check this out. This is an absolute classic. You should watch it if you never have before. And if you have, now's the perfect time to watch it again because it's Christmas season. You're allowed to watch it now. So go ahead, get out there, watch it.
I'm granting you permission.
I give you the permission to watch this film. So yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Check it out.
Cool. Rand Diesel. What about you?
Yeah, I've seen this many times. I don't know that I saw this in theaters. I was too young to really remember if I did or didn't. I'm thinking probably no. But definitely watched the clamshell. That clamshell was everywhere. I didn't have it, but my neighbors did, my teachers did, my cousins did. Like everybody had a copy except for me, so I saw it pretty frequently, regardless. And then it wound up on Disney Channel many times. So seen it quite a bit. Not nearly. It's definitely not the movie I've seen the most in my life, though. Would I recommend it? Yeah. This is for a number of reasons. This is pretty mandatory viewing. It's mandatory viewing if you want a solid Christmas movie that's accessible to families and is widely considered a classic. It's a cultural touchstone, and it's a necessary viewing if you're into animation, certainly claymation, etc. So, yeah, recommend.
How about you?
Oh, hey.
Loose recommend?
This movie sucks. Man, no, it's fucking great. I love this movie. As was previously mentioned, I wore a Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie like for half my life or something. But yeah, this movie is pretty fucking great. I think I realized during this watch that this is my favorite musical. I never think of this as a musical because it's animated. So like my whenever I think of like, oh, musicals that I like, this never really comes to mind. But yeah, this is my favorite, I believe. It's great. The animation's great. The music's great. It's just a great holiday watch, super original and fun, and pretty accessible for the whole family, unless you get like a really, really little one. So definitely throw it on if you haven't seen it. That sounds like a gigantic recommendation from the Straight Chilling crew.
Oh, I don't know.
Hearty recommend a hearty.
I don't know. Watch it if you want.
I don't know. It's kind of mid. I mean, it's just for the goth kids downtown.
It's out of season now.
Sentimental hogwash.
It's kind of sentimental.
It's kind of bullshit derivative. If you think about it,
I'm not gonna hunt that bump down. So
just make it Randy dig through the archives.
Or just
oh god, I keep them in on vinyl, so I have to dig through the crates, like this with my fingers.
It's kind of I see you know your judo well,
Oh yeah,
I'm looking for that either now. No, I'm on strike now.
So yeah, that's a hearty recommendation from the Straight Chilling crew. Check it out if you haven't, because we will be spoiling the shit out of this movie. And here comes your warning.
Spoiler warning.
Whoa, Bob, give me that plot synopsis.
Plop it
on me.
Let's revisit this delight through Bob's eyes.
Let us be delighted. Come with me.
Give me your eyes, Bob.
Give them to me now.
Here you go. They don't work very well. Halloween Town is a fictional place populated by various spooky creatures.
Wait, fictional?
I know. Shocking to find out. So sorry I had to find out.
It's a historical fiction.
Wait. Roll it back there.
Wait.
Let me double check. Let me do my own research real quick.
Do it. I'll wait. Let us know.
We will wait for your own research to be completed.
Halloween is a way of life in this fictitious Halloween town. Led by Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. The town begins some preparations for the next Halloween celebration. However, Jack is a bit tired of doing the same old thing. He ends up stumbling into Christmas Town and is fascinated by the unfamiliar holiday. Jack returns home and explains Christmas to everybody, but they don't quite get it. Jack insists Halloween Town will take over Christmas this year and begins assigning Christmas jobs to all the townsfolk. Sally, who is a creation of a mad scientist, warns Jack of a disastrous vision she's had, but he just brushes it off. Jack enlists the trick-or-treating trio, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, to kidnap Santa Claus and bring him to Halloween Town. When they return with Santa, Jack tells him he will handle Christmas this year and just take a nice little break. Lock, Shock, and Barrel then disobey Jack and bring Santa to their terrifying boss, the Oogie Boogie Man, who plays a game with Santa's life at stake. Sally tries to save Santa, but is captured herself, while Jack departs to the real world to deliver presents as Santa Claus. Jack terrifies people with his horrific Christmas presents, and the military eventually shoots him out of the sky. Halloween Town thank him to be dead, but he crashes safely in a cemetery. Jack is distraught over his experience, but it gave him some fresh new ideas for how to celebrate Halloween next year, reigniting his passion for the holiday. Jack returns home and rescues Santa and Sally while defeating the Oogie Boogie Man. Santa forgives Jack and replaces all the presents with normal ones, saving the holiday. Halloween Town celebrates Jack's return as Santa brings snowfall over the town, spreading some Christmas cheer. Jack and Sally finally declare their love for each other and live happily ever after. Roll the
Nice
credits.
work, Bone Daddy.
Nice work, Bone Daddy Bob.
That's what they call me.
Bone.
That's my
I think
bone
that's
daddy.
Boner Bob. I think you're mishearing that, Boner Bob.
No, I have great hearing. I hear everything all the time. I always think of that Blink. Is it Blink 182 song where there's "We can live like Jack and Sally if we want"?
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah. Oh,
Miss
have
you.
Halloween on Christmas.
talking about Hot Topic over here. Dan.
I know.
The Hot Topic stole this movie from the true fans.
Tell him, Sandy Randy.
So this is a movie about burnout.
Yeah.
Very much something I understand.
I know Randy's been like busting his ass, like watching this movie. You're like, I can fucking relate.
Oh, Jack.
Oh fuck.
It's like, I don't feel super creative in this field right now. I've been doing it too long. I'm excited by other things that I don't have any skill in.
Just push on through. You'll get there.
Yeah. Just steal a holiday or something. It'll be fine.
So no, yeah, I've always been confused about people's not being sure about when to watch this film, because to me it's very clearly just a Christmas film. It's about how the people of Halloween Town experience Christmas, which is what a Christmas movie or special is about. Like, you got Christmas Vacation. Oh, Clark and his family, like, them from the Vacation series, and this is how they experience Christmas.
I watched that on Halloween personally.
Yes, I mean, it would be like, oh no, this is the family that goes on vacation in the summertime. You got to watch it in the summer. It's like, no, it's when they experience. It's about these. If it was about the Halloween, if it was about the Christmas Town people experiencing Halloween for the first time, then it would be a Halloween movie.
Christmas in the title.
I don't think it's one
it's a
thing.
Christmas movie.
Like, it's just
it's
not
one thing, Randy.
It's one, Randy.
Okay. I don't know, man. It's just like like there's so much Halloweeniness. The fucking opening song of this, and like so much of the style is centered around like spookiness and that sort of thing. Like it's Danny Elfman style. Danny Elfman doing Christmas. But he also does Halloween, and it does spends a wide margin of this movie doing spooky shit. So I can understand people wanting to watch this closer to Halloween. For me, it's like, if I'm going to watch this of my own accord, it's going to be between Halloween and Christmas, probably closer to Halloween, so that it kind of like bridges the gap a little bit.
That's allowed. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see it as a
I don't
Christmas
know. I wouldn't
movie
watch
too.
it before Halloween myself, but I wouldn't mind if anybody does, because gives a shit,
You
right?
should mind.
I regulate.
I don't mind.
I'm the regulator.
I'm right on schedule.
So, boys, what do you think? What's your favorite song in here? There's I think a ton of great songs. There's not really a bad one. There's maybe some that I like less for sure. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's talk about your favorite, and then maybe we'll go to least favorite.
My favorite, it's kind of tough, because the other thing about it is like the best songs on this are played ad nauseum at either Halloween or Christmas. Usually the Halloween songs in particular are kind of abused on Halloween playlists and stuff. Like they're just heavy rotation. So like I'm kind of like tired of a lot of these songs.
Damn.
Okay.
And the best songs are the ones I'm most tired of, because those are the ones like This Is Halloween. That song is like, it's a great song that I always loved growing up, and now I'm just like fucking tired of hearing that shit. And then I like Oogie Boogie's song all right. I think that one's I think it's nice getting like a boisterous voice in there, because there's a lot of like reediness in the singers and the other songs. Like Danny Elfman's voice and Catherine O'Hara's voice are both kind of like sing-songy and light and I don't know, not bouncy. It's very like almost like it's just light. It's like fairy-like to me, but Oogie Boogie is like boisterous and has some swing to him and shit. So I like that.
I think my favorite is the "What's This" and the whole segment where he's finding Christmas Town for the first time. It's so great. I love it.
I think that's my go-to as well. Second would be "This Is Halloween," but yeah, that "What's This" song is pretty fucking great.
Yeah,
pretty great. For sure.
What's this? And the segments too. It's not just the songs; it's the way the segments play out. Of course, like the design in this is absolutely fantastic, and it's so full of whimsy. Even the opening scene where you go through the forest, and of course, always in my mind, loving this film, I was always like, of course, what's behind the Easter door, and what's behind, the Thanksgiving door, and just to tease those. I know, but just to tease those things and to kind of immediately create this world where there are these hyper concentrated towns of all the favorite things that you love about your holidays. It's like, it's great as a kid. Like even when he first goes to Christmas Town, I think that's why I love the song in the segment so much. It's just so hyper concentrated of, you got the little
style
merry-go-round and the snow's coming down and it just looks so warm and cozy and all the pies cooking in the bakery. And it's just so Christmas that it's awesome. And then you got this Halloween town that's so dark and grimy. And I love too that they're not scared of kind of messing with kids. It's like so surprisingly dark now watching this as an adult. Like even, the kids getting Christmas presents that's a severed head. Like that's pretty fucked up.
It is, yeah.
Kid whose parents get eaten by a snake. Like I mean, yeah, it's pretty wild. I do like that's the thing. Like above all other things that this movie has going for it, the visual direction and style and theming towards its corresponding holidays is just top notch. It's just really, really gorgeous to look at. The claymation itself is really, really fucking impressive. Of course, still to this day. Yeah. So like, I think it's unimpeachably impressive on those fronts. Like, I don't think there's anybody that could naysay that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how good this still looks today to my eyes. I just, we talked a little bit, we've done some things, but like Beetlejuice comes to mind. That wasn't too far removed from this, that had some segments in it that were like, yeah. And RoboCop recently, we're like, it's looks kind of rough.
It's tough to blend claymation with live action.
Yeah. So this just looks so beautiful still today. I think almost every scene like looks absolutely incredible. And as you said, so many different style designs too. Even I love Oogie Boogie's lair too. The neons that come on and just the little like tricks he has that show up on screen for like 3 seconds maybe of the dudes that have the guns and the big buzzsaw that comes down and the big ring. And then there's like neon bats in there that are like skeletons sometimes. It's so cool. It's just so unique. It's really fantastic vision.
It's not hard to understand how or why this got pulled into like Kingdom Hearts. And I'm sure like it's had other video game adaptations too, but they feel like levels. They feel like distinctive themed levels in the vein of like a platformer, like Super Mario 64 or something. They're just like leaning so heavily into Christmas and the Christmas Town, thing so heavily into Halloween and Halloween Town. Even like the neutral territory of the forest kind of has its own thing going on that is like kind of intentionally neutral. And then the real world is because it's Christmas night. It has nice Christmas theming, but it is distinctively different from the styling of Christmas Town. It's not as like whimsical. So I don't know. They did a great job with all that.
Yeah. So, something I was considering watching it this time around, like making a claymated thing is already difficult, and then like matching up
claymated.
Claymated thing.
Claymated thing.
big mage head. Like it's obviously very, very difficult to do, and then to like match up the tiny little clay mouths with the words is very difficult. And then like changing that to a song where like you've got these songs pre-written, so like you can't really like change the delivery. It's like got a certain tempo and rhythm that it has to stick to. So like all those mouth movements have to be like so dead on. You're kind of like reverse engineering it in a way, I would think. Like sort of doing it in a backwards manner than you would normally do it. And then like also on top of like lining all that stuff up, like getting the camera movements to work out. Cause like you gotta, I don't know, take a picture and then move it like however far and take another picture. And like, it's got these like beautiful camera movements throughout this whole movie. And like lining all that stuff up just gives me a fucking headache to think about it. Like,
dude, oh my God.
I can't imagine how much thought they had to put into doing all this shit. And yeah, and
I mean, it's like
great.
any animation set to music or whatever, like, or just matching lips or whatever has already got something challenging going on. But you're right, like the camera movements and things like that, like, and the fact that it's physical, like if you, I don't know, like drop like if a dust bunny falls off your shirt onto like into something, like anything is, you have to be so delicate with everything at all times. And the armor, like, there's only so much you can do. Like, think about like the claymation. It's not even technically claymation; it's a different thing, but same principle with like Rankin Bass Productions and stuff, which is another reason why this works so well, by the way, because it's evocative of that stuff and why it feels so Christmassy. But like, you go back and watch those, and they're impressive enough. Like, it's impressive regardless when you get a claymation that doesn't look like complete dog shit. But compared to this, it is amateur hour. like it is like nothing compared to this. This is the gold standard of its time, and I think it's been usurped since then with like Coraline and Kuso and like some of these other animation animated films have kind of outstripped this one a little bit. But there's a reason that this is considered the bar still, I think.
Yeah, it's great. They pay such attention to detail with all of these individual characters. They feel so well thought out. It's like whenever you're first introduced to like the Halloween town, and you're obviously like going throughout the city and like seeing all these different characters, and the mayor, like the Two-Face mayor, like I think that's just such a brilliant idea. It's got the creepy clown thing. There are mummies, vampires, bats flying around. The design of Sally and Jack, obviously fantastic. The werewolf guy that's walking around is badass. Oogie Boogie
creepy
is
clown,
amazing, man. Like whenever they unstitch him and he just turns out to be a pile of bugs. Like all those tiny little individual bugs had to have been made by hand. Like it's just wild to me that they spent so much time doing that. But looks great.
It's impressive.
It does. It looks fantastic. But that is such a smart way too. You have that "This Is Halloween" song at the very beginning that introduces all the different monsters in the town, and then you get to live with them a little bit. They have like a town hall meeting. They're all looking for Jack. They have a little award ceremony afterwards. It's just, but the pacing of this thing is perfect. Like you said, it's short, but it fucking moves its ass. It's not. I never feel any time where it's like dragging, or I'm like, oh my God, let's move on from this. And it also too, it ties into some fun classic, monster themes too. You got your Frankenstein, or your doctor who's kind of like your Frankenstein, who is Maid Sally, and who is and then you got the werewolf walking around and stuff. But yeah, it's just a great little town that we get to spend a lot of fun time in, and you get to revisit these characters, not a whole lot, but in several scenes they're there and they have their own personalities, and it feels like a lived in little like town. It's really cool.
I don't know that I fully agree that it doesn't feel like it drags at times.
Really? Where's the drag for you, Randy?
It's not any one moment. It's kind of like there are segments that I just think kind of go on a little bit long, or that seem kind of devoid of I don't know. Sometimes the story to me doesn't hang together perfectly, and it leaves me sort of like the montages and stuff are fine. But like some of the way, just the way that story is structured seems strange to me. And I feel like there's times like when he's flying and giving out the gifts or whatever, like I feel like that could be a little bit short. I lose a little bit of interest for this. I'm going to be a little bit of a naysayer with this movie, just a little bit, because as much as nostalgia as I have for it and as impressive as it is on a technical level, like I think there is some stuff in here that I'm like, as an adult, I just don't see as all that great anymore. Like I'm not that interested. I'm not an annual viewer of this movie. And I don't know when that started, but it was like maybe like might have been as long as like 10 years ago. I watched it again for the first time in like 5 years or something like that. And I was like, I'm pretty bored right now. And that feeling does persist. I really cling to the stuff I do like, which is like the art direction or whatever. But you know, I've seen this movie a lot. This movie is not even if you consider it a Christmas movie, this is a movie that has a presence in culture throughout the year through people having clothes and having tattoos and like the Halloween music and all that stuff. So it's not like I'm ever like nostalgic and missing it the way I am. I'm not withholding it from myself either. And I don't know. I have a hard time putting my finger on it, but there's something about this movie that like doesn't have the same like impact. I think like Coraline, to make a comparison, gives me a stronger emotional pull than this movie does. And I'll say this, like the music is good. There are some really good songs in here, but it's not great. I feel like some of the lyrics, the fact that like sometimes they'll just have lyrics that just, they start out rhyming and then they just stop rhyming and they just start saying things in sing-songy voices. And I'm like, that annoys me. It's the same problem I had like the Sweeney Todd musical and things like that, where I was like, I just don't think this music is matching the quality of the visual in this movie.
You know which songs? Do you know like a bad song?
I don't think that there any of them are bad. I think there are bad moments in some of them, and I can't think of like the exact moments, but it is really like things like suddenly breaking rhyme structure or whatever, and like just sort of odd choices that don't. I don't know. It's like some of the momentum gets pulled back in a lot of cases. Like it's got some forward momentum. It's going, and then it'll like kind of trail off on a little tangent or something, and it feels strange to me. I know I'm not being very specific, and I'm sorry, but like these are feelings I've been parsing for a while, and I just really don't know how to like pin them down and really analyze them exactly.
I would say like probably my least favorite song, and one that kind of like slows the pace or whatever. Like, I think the music is nice, but maybe it just has to do with the pacing, is like Sally's song,
sure.
And it feels a little kind of like the way she sings it too is a little kind of talking a little bit too. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it's slow, because right after that she gets done, it goes back into the bum 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 bum. So I'm like, let's just get back to that. It's when he's like flying around. But I really do appreciate how dark it gets too. I think people would be too careful these days. They're blasting Santa Claus. They're like, they get these the military gets together to just blast Santa Claus, and then they like try to seduce Oogie Boogie, and like I said, the kids open up, there's a severed head, the toys are chasing children and their kids, they turn the fire up, the skeleton is coming down the chimney, and his creepy laugh is so perfectly disturbing. Like, he goes up the chimney. I love how like kind of fucked up it is. I feel like they wouldn't go that dark these days.
We've gotten soft.
I don't know.
As
depends.
People. Yeah. It
would be more joke. There would be more like one-liners in there. That's for goddamn sure. If it was made recently, which I do appreciate the lack of that.
I think this is a great gateway movie, though. Like if you're trying to get your kids into slightly spookier stuff, or even just like more into Halloween, like sort of get them into the spirit of the holiday. I think this would do a pretty good job at both of those things. Introducing them to musicals too, I guess, in a way. I don't know that this would really like inspire the Christmas spirit for like a young one to watch it, even though I do think it's a great thing to watch during Christmas time. But like, yeah, all the like spooky shit throughout this, I think would really like maybe get your kid down the right path, get him moving in the right direction.
Down the right path.
The right path.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really like to the kids that go kidnap Santa Claus. I think it's fucking hilarious that they call him Sandy Claus.
Sandy.
Like I just think that's so funny. I don't know what, like, just the I love it's a good concept for kids too, for like people getting stuck in their ways. I really love the town hall meeting as an adult. Like something I really love as an adult. I really love the town hall meeting and Jack struggling to understand Christmas. He's like, I love how he had this experience. It really emotionally affected him. And when he was alone, when he was seeking inspiration, and he's really challenged with what his normal life is and his role in life, he found something that just like really made a huge impact. And he's trying to share it without understanding it and trying to give people that same kind of feeling, and like nobody fucking gets it, and they just try to do it in their own way of thinking. They can only think in this Halloween way, and so they're all enthusiastically going along with Jack, but they didn't have the same kind of experience. They didn't have it in its element. Nobody understands it, and they just fuck it all up. It's so great. As an adult, that's a really smart concept to explore, and that town hall meeting is really great, where he's like trying to explain it and everyone keeps fucking it up, and he's like, no, that's not why I love it. I don't love it because some fucked up thing's gonna pop out and scare you. It's because it's different, but they can't think in that way.
But the thing is, like Jack, like you said, like the interesting nuance is that Jack also doesn't get it, and he's just experienced it and he wants to recapture it, but it's outside of his wheelhouse and he fails horribly. Even everything that he has them do is ill-informed, right down to calling Santa Claus Sandy Claus, yes. Like, and assuming he has claws. Like it's a lack of exposure or whatever. It's I don't know. It's cultural appropriation. That's what it is. But also, like, there's something. It's also a little depressing that they can't embrace that the way that he can lean into it or whatever, but he can't like reproduce it himself. He can't participate in it in the way that he wants to, and certainly doesn't have the support to make that happen. So I don't know. It's like people like, it's like stick to your lane sort of thinking too, which kind of doesn't rub me right. Like,
it does, they get a little
be able
snow.
to do things in your own way. You know what I mean?
They get a little snow at the end, and I think, if they had made a sequel, they probably would be celebrating Christmas.
Sure. It seems like at the end they're starting to get the experience that Jack had in
exactly,
Christmas Town a little bit. That's why they're singing the reprise of What's This? And it's really like, it's a great way to end the movie. It's fine. But it's just like, they are allowing them to participate in it now, and that's nice. But it's like it's a stay in your lane thing, and I don't know. Like there's something about that just doesn't sit fully right with me at the end of the day.
They just fucked it all up. It's fine. Just like Clark Griswold, he just fucked it all up. But at the end of the day, it's all
fine.
Have any
Jack Daniels on hand.
Had a lot of help from Jack Daniels. Oh yeah, I the line that Oogie Boogie drops whenever Santa Claus shows up, he's like, "Are you a gambling man, Sandy?" That line gets my ass for some reason.
Gambling
man, Sandy.
I love all of his reads. They're so fun. They're really fun, and
honestly, he's my favorite performer in the movie. I think in terms of like voice, not necessarily even the singing. I'm singing speaking lines. Mm-hmm. I think he's my favorite in there, and like maybe that's part of what I have a problem with. Is I feel like Catherine O'Hara is like poorly utilized here. Ultimately, like I don't think that Sally has a lot of direction as a character besides being clairvoyant in some way and seeing the upcoming disaster. But like, what lesson is she trying to impart to Jack other than just like be careful? Is that it? Like,
I think she has
trying to
a
convince
really
him
good
not to do
direction,
this. Huh?
I think she has a really good direction, actually.
Go and hit me with it, because like to me it feels like yes, she has like a little bit of clairvoyance or whatever. She's trying to get out of the Frankenstein's lair or whatever, and she's tired of staying in the, like, I understand she has a correlation with Jack a little bit, but Jack is largely oblivious to her. They don't even have a conversation until like halfway through the movie, and it's not even a conversation. She brings him some fucking wine or something, and then he waves to her, and that's it.
Jams.
I don't know. So what do you get out of her character?
I think she do, because I think that they play in this town where everything is a monster, and we're not really playing. I mean, there are some kids here and stuff, but they play her as the young, naive, wide-eyed kind of teenager, young person who's trying to break out of the control of their controlling parent or whatever, and she's very bold. I think, she's constantly, she's not just like running away, but I mean, she's in love with Jack, and she like approaches him. She sends him the thing. Like, she is, like you said, he doesn't even really notice her. And she is the one who's kind of, flirting with him or bringing stuff up to him. But then she also too, in that same way, she is like no one in this town. She's young, and here's like Jack, who's like the king or whatever, who's like top dog. And she, like, even though she's not listened to, she has to kind of like do her best to like try to warn him to go against the crowd. So she's like constantly, but she always has this like wonder about her. She's like, ooh, she wants to experience the town hall. She wants to experience life. She's breaking out of her shackles. She's, going after her pursuit. She like is interested in this guy. She's pursuing him, but then she has to like go against it and say like, oh, I don't think this is a good idea. And like, she goes to save Santa Claus. And so she's just like a very bold, strong kind of character.
Randy.
I mean, so some of that I agree with, but I don't see her really as a wide-eyed, naive teenager at all. Like,
really?
To me, she's a captive. Like, yes, and I think she is going after Jack, but she is largely ignored by him and treated as property by everyone else. So, like, yeah, I see like her desire to get out.
The whole first
like,
half is her being like, she wants to go experience the night of Halloween night, and then she gets pulled away from the celebrations, and then she immediately, and he says, that's the 5th time you've broken out this week or whatever. And she like, 2nd time this week, she's like 3 times. Like, she's clearly one of her, and the town hall's all gathering, and like, that's her, I'm going to escape. I'm going to poison him and go to the town hall. And then when the Christmas light come on, it focuses on her face. She's the one who like gets like the kind of wonder of it all, and she's like, ooh, like, oh, really? Okay, yeah.
I mean, but she's the one that like sees the danger of it, and
eventually, when she has her
going against
premonition,
the grain, is her actually just like going against Jack. Jack is just like I guess he's just like what he says goes sort of character. So I guess her
it's just going. She's kind of like
is
warning him to like slow it down or think about more what he's doing, or even like when they finally capture Santa Claus, like, hey, that
seems more about him.
What do you mean?
To me, like her character is kind of cut down by she wants to get out. She wants to not be a captive, and she is interested in Jack, but like she sees this through clairvoyance, through like soothsaying or whatever, that he's on a dangerous path, and she tries to warn him, but he doesn't like. But like that's about him. Like that's about him and his journey. It's about her entire journey is to be the voice of reason for him. And I don't understand how like it feels like her role gets reduced to that, and like or not even reduced. It's like it's barely existent, and then it turns, and then she becomes that, and then the whole thing is that she was just right, and at the end I guess they get to, I don't know, it just seems a little flat to me, I guess. And I feel like Catherine O'Hara's performance on it, as much as I love her,
I think that's all.
As much as I love Catherine O'Hara, I feel like it's like kind of reedy and not like it just doesn't have a lot of like punch to it. Whereas like the guy, whoever it is, I can't remember his name, doing Oogie Boogie is like putting his full fucking throat into it and back. Even Chris Sarandon,
Page,
I feel like, is kind of like,
I think it's
Ken Page.
Right?
It is. Yeah. Putting his throat and back into it. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I just feel like
I kind of get what you're saying, right? She's like, is she a claymated woman in the fridge?
I feel kind of, but I feel like she's like, I feel like her motivation is not as clear to me.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, I guess like where her motivation towards Jack specifically, I guess, and it kind of ends up netting with she is a piece to play in his story more than she is her own story.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. Yeah, I don't know that Catherine O'Hara's chops were fully utilized with that character, but I think she does a fine job with what she's been given.
That's the thing. Is like it's fine, but it's just fine. Like yeah.
Chris Sarandon does a pretty solid job, I think. Danny Elfman, obviously, with the music and the singing. You know, he does all of Jack Skellington's singing. I think he does a pretty solid job with that shit.
I didn't find that out or realize that until maybe about 2 or 3 years ago when I actually started listening to his band, and I was like,
Oingo
Boingo, and I was like, this sounds just like Jack Skellington singing. Like, seriously.
It is.
And I was like, wait a second, because of course I knew he did the music, and I knew he had a band. I just never listened to it, and so I had no idea that he was the singing voice of Jack.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. I was like, God, that sounds just like fucking Jack Skellington.
Wait till I tell you the true identity of Ziggy Stardust. You're gonna wet your panties.
Gonna blow.
Michael Jackson.
That's him. The one and only.
You nailed it, dog. Yeah, I don't. I think the only other thing that I really have to add is just like that one super iconic shot in this movie. There's a lot of like iconic shit happening in this movie, but I think the most iconic one is from the poster that you see everywhere, where it's that
the curly hill.
Yeah, the curly hill and his silhouette on top of it. It's just like, man, that is like seared into my fucking brain for life. It's a great moment in the movie too, where he's like singing that sort of sad boy song, and then the hill like unfurls so that he can slowly walk down it and like hang out in the graveyard like a proper sad boy, like an emo, just emoing it up.
Proto emo.
Well, and it's great because they don't really like overuse it. I mean, it's in that one scene, and again, of course, comes back in the end where it's snowing, and maybe they show one more shot where they're sweeping over the town, maybe heading towards Jack's tower or something, but not, so
yeah.
It's another thing that's really great for the design, but also I think great for the direction of this movie, where it feels like they always give you just enough to be like, that's really interesting, and it does feel fleshed out. Like you kind of know several locations and parts of this town, and even in a clever way when they're talking about looking for Jack, and they describe even more of it that you don't necessarily see, but it kind of fills it out. I just feel like there's a lot of smart decisions in such a short, compact movie that makes this world feel full and lived in, and as a kid allows your imagination to kind of wander. And again, even just having that forest where there's other doors, and you get a little even hint of what Christmas Town is so saturated. You could just imagine what Easter would be like or something like that. So
4th of July town, just blowing up.
4th of July town. Just no hands. Nobody has hands.
No hands.
They've all been blown clean off. There's hot dog eating contest every single day.
Every day. Damn.
Oh my God. Joey Chestnut, king of 4th of July town.
King of hot dog town.
The hot dog king.
King of Wienerville, they say.
The Wiener King.
Man, that's a title that I definitely need to have.
Sure. Bob, you got it. You've had it since high school.
This is my friend, the Wiener King.
Bob.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
dude. Yeah, the little band they have in here that's like performing on the street.
Yeah,
even those guys
cool.
are fucking badass. The upright bass has like a severed head inside the
It's
hole.
a dude in it.
Yeah, just a
Just a dude in the upright.
You got a dude in your guitar, guy.
And the little
It's not
trick or
gonna sound
treaters, Lock, Shock, and what is this? A barrel?
Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great. Great.
One of them,
designs.
one of them is Catherine O'Hara. The other is Chris Sarandon, and the third is Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens.
Which is interesting that that's the only role he plays because it's like part of a trio.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I kind of wish he had his own, like
character.
a distinctive character of his own.
Yeah, there's so many people in here. So yeah, also too. Oh no, Ken Page, Oogie Boogie, Paul Rubens, Locke, Catherine O'Hara, Shock. Yeah, Glenn Shadix as the mayor. I love the mayor too. I love the
mayor's funny.
I love the setup too of it, like him showing up the
an elected
day.
representative.
I can't make decisions by myself.
Yeah, but also like there's it seems like he just gives all his power. Like who is it, the king or is it the mayor that isn't a ceremonial role? Because one of them is not anything, but they're all following Jack regardless. So
yeah, but also too I love him strolling up the day after Halloween and he's still humming the song. He's like, and he's got a little plans. Time to get ready for next Halloween. It's just like that's all they can fucking do. It's just get ready for like a fucking 30-minute or 30-second song. It's just like they're getting ready for.
Yeah, they just sing that song and then Halloween,
and then give out awards.
Like on Christmas, they have like the toy delivery, but they didn't even really like.
They didn't.
I guess I kind of would have liked to see the trick or treaters go out and trick or treat at some point.
Yeah,
but whatever.
In the sequel, Randy, we'll get it eventually.
In the sequel,
there's money to be made, Randy.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell yeah.
That's true. We've already got our Beetleman,
but then I forgot we live in fucking hell. So
never forget, Randy. Hashtag never forget.
We live in fucking hell. Let's go ahead and rate this.
Not me. I live in Korea, baby.
Hell, Korea. Let's rate this thing out of 5. Juice, this was your baby. Why don't you kick us off? How do you feel?
Yeah, I love this movie, and it does really help that I feel like it's I never struggled to get through this movie, even though I've seen it many times. There might be some times where I feel fine to check my phone and stuff, but I have a tendency to watch it November 1st. I feel like that's kind of the perfect time to watch it, but it really does. It really blends that transition perfectly well of going from Halloween into Christmas, where still, you're kind of getting over your Halloween hangover, but it's Christmas time. It's time to start busting out the trees and the lights and everything. And it's the perfect blend for that. I think it's just such a unique vision. I think it's creatively so rich. Just the thought to go into this, there's this Halloween town and everyone who lives there's monsters and they can only think in a Halloween way. It's all they've experienced. And then one day someone gets to experience Christmas and they fucking love it. They're just this different way of thinking. I think it's just it's just a fun way, adult or child, to be like, life is not just where you're at. You grow. I think it's such a good way to highlight you grow up in a certain place around certain people, and that affects the way that you think and the way that you experience life. But it doesn't mean it's the only way. And there's different things, and there's like really beneficial things, and there's really rewarding things. And it's great to have Jack go into Christmas Town and like love the shit out of it, but not be able to fully explain why he loves it so much. It just affects him in some kind of way, and he's frustrated by that, and he wants to understand it. I just think it's really great. I don't know. And yeah, all the character designs are fantastic. A majority of the songs are like really great for me. And the sequences that go along with them, the choreography and everything, just the direction of it. It's very magical and whimsical, and it's just a delight. It's just a delight. So this is going to be an absolute 5-star film for me. Classic. Absolute classic. Bob, why don't you kick us off? Or no, not kick us off. Why don't you, Mr. Meat It?
I am Mr.
Why don't you opinion it?
Meat.
Why don't you meet it, Bob?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page as you here. This movie's just like wildly creative. It's got that, Tim Burton look to it, which we're all very familiar with now. But back in the day when this came out, we weren't, and it felt so incredibly fresh. It's like such a very clear, unique vision, and he created some like really fantastic characters and a really intriguing story. Some fucking great music in here by Danny Elfman as well. The level of claymation it still holds up very well to this day. It looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know that I have like negatives. One thing that I did find strange is like they want to take over Christmas and Halloween Town, and instead of just like experiencing it in their own little town and letting Santa go deliver all the toys, they like fucking kidnap Santa and go deliver toys to people. Instead of just like celebrating the holiday, they have to like run it in this weird way. And that's not something I think they do for like they're not bringing Halloween to the normal people like on Halloween as far as we are shown. So it's just interesting that like Christmas does that, but like I assume no other town would be doing that. Like Thanksgiving Town, they're not delivering turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Maybe the Easter Bunny delivers.
That's true. Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Eggs. Yeah. Here's some eggs, kids.
Which makes a lot of sense. Can I offer you some egg during these trying times?
Some egg. Yeah, that's
a boiled egg.
Oh God, pickled? Would you like a pickled egg, child? Jesus was dead.
That's
today.
a leap day tradition.
Reborn. Yeah. So
There's
I don't
a
know.
lot of stuff going on.
There's some shit going on. Anyway, yeah, this movie's fucking great.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, crystal clear. Here, have a pickled egg. It's a 5-star. I don't like any problems that you might have. I think are probably going to be fairly nitpicky with this. Great gateway horror movie, a great musical, which musicals in general aren't my vibe. They're not my thing really. But this one works for me. So yeah, 5 stars from Shaboy Bob. Randy, Sandy, how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I've covered a lot of the sort of nebulous points that I have against this film, and it's not, I don't know what, I'm still like at odds with myself on this, but I think maybe a big component of it is just the overexposure of this film for me. Like I feel like in a way that like other movies have not, like this movie's the amount of times I've seen this movie and seen characters from this movie and heard songs from this movie is really like diminished the returns of watching it now for me. Like I don't know why that is exactly, but it has. And the one thing that like I will endlessly praise and has never gotten old is just watching the craft of this movie. It is again completely unimpeachably good. But I'm not as hot on the music as you guys are. Like some of it's like it's all of the quality it needs to be. But I think about me. I am a little bit of a musical guy, not a big one, but I like a lot of musicals, especially the comedic stuff. And like, there's several musicals I would point to as having like just superior music overall to this. And like I think like the gold standard for me in the horror realm is Little Shop of Horrors. We've talked about that, and every single fucking song on that playlist is better than every song on this in this movie, in my opinion. So I don't know, like they stick the landing. The performances in that are great. The performances in this are not bad. They are good. They're capable. They're creative. The creativity is there, whatever. But between me being tired of the songs and then the songs sometimes just sort of like following strange patterning or whatever, it diminishes my enjoyment a little bit. And I do kind of get tired watching this movie now. So I'm trying not to be hyper negative about it, but like there is something that I'm really struggling to pinpoint There's some things that just like really make this movie shine less to me now than it did when I was a kid. I think that I don't know. Like I want to be fair, but I also don't want to neglect that feeling. I have a heart because I should be able to verbalize what the problems are in order to take points away from it. But at the same time, I have that feeling. So I'm going to give it a 3.5. I think for my money, like even before I watched it for this viewing, the last several times I've watched this movie, I've felt pretty similarly. So it's a consistent thing for me that I just feel like this movie has diminishing returns for me in every category except for the animation and general like art direction, which is just so good that it kind of carries me through like whatever repeated viewings I have had. So yeah, lots of good, only one real category of great, and then diminishing returns on those other things is what puts me there.
Oh, Randy.
Sorry.
3.5. It's going to knock our aggregate down a whole half a point. It's going to be a 4.5. Still pretty solid.
Randy.
Still pretty solid.
Still solid. Still solid. Still respectable.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We're really worried about being respected
90%. Yeah.
Thank him.
I have a reputation over here in Korea. Okay? I
Sure do.
Sure do.
I'm
He's
the
gonna find the
wiener
jolliest
king.
bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Yeah, he is.
Bob is the wiener king of Jacksonville.
King. They know me around here. Let me tell you.
Hey, it's the wiener king, Bob.
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm gonna slap you silly.
Don't slap the wiener king, silly. Don't do it. Don't. So yeah,
Bob is a nut cruncher, so it tracks.
4.5. Don't crunch my nuts. 4.5.
The wiener king brat Bob gives a new meaning to the old brat Bob.
My boy Brat Bob over here.
Is that brat Bob or brat Bob? I don't know.
Big bulging brat Bob.
The wiener king.
I do
Big
love a
beastly
brat.
bulging brat Bob.
My boy Brat Bob. All right, let's jump into our Rotten Tomato segment, see what the critics and users have to say.
Certified fresh. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rotten Tomatoes segment in which I'm going to have these gents guess within the best of their abilities what the aggregate positive score is for Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, not directed by Tim Burton. We are going to start with the critic score, which we always do. It's the Tomatometer with 107 reviews, and then we're going to move on to the user reviews, which are the Poopometer at 250,000 plus ratings. So let's go over to those 107 reviews on the critic side and start with you, Juice, this week. What percentage of those 107 reviews would you wager are positive?
Oh, I think it's got to be sky high. And since we don't have a whole lot of movies that I think could go really high, I'm going to take my favorite sexual position, take a 96.
Ooh, 96. Ladies and gentlemen, look out. That butt's coming to the back of your head. You're going to be resting pretty on some glutes.
Oh, I love it.
I always do.
Rob loves that and the nut crunching. Two very different modes. All right, Bob, what's your nut crunching number?
Yeah, it's going to be high. It's going to be real high. I guess I'll take the under here, but not by much. I'll take a 94, so maybe we can tie.
Whoa.
94, so maybe you can tie. Some quick math, beep, boop, bop.
Mapping.
We're mapping. Neither of you is on the money, but one of you is just 1 percentage point away. Oh. And so is the other one, because it's a 95%.
Oh, shit!
We tied.
We eating and skiing.
You tied.
We doing
You tied. We got a 1995% here.
What are we doing? We skeeting and eating, or are we eating and skeeting, Bob?
It all comes it all comes together in the wash, buddy. Don't worry.
You know I want it all. We're doing it.
Before I read the critics' consensus, let's move on to the Poopometer, the 250,000 plus user ratings. That is, Bob, what percentage of those 250,000 plus would you wager are positive?
It's going to be high as fuck still. Lower than the critics, I would wager. But I think I'm going to go with like a 92. I think it's still going to be pretty high.
All right, 92 from Bob. Soju, where you at with it?
That's a good guess. Maybe I'll take the under, but I'll go 90. Maybe we can double down on our tie.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I am bereaved to say that there will be no tie here. Because there is a ringy dingy on this one. Breaking the tie with an exact correct answer is our boy Bob with 92%.
Got her.
Walk that shit home, buddy.
Bob is coming back.
The big brat brought Bob of time.
Here we go gathering nuts in May, nuts in May, nuts in May.
The longest
That's
title.
nuts to crunch,
fucking-
baby.
Wow, but you know what? It's rare to get a ringy ding and a tie. We've gotten two
I don't think
ties
that has
before,
ever
which was
happened.
fucking crazy. But
Yeah.
so we're breaking it all today, boys.
Love it.
Yeah, we really did all the tricks today.
Merry Christmas.
So congrats on that.
You filthy animal.
Indeed.
Wow,
Sure.
it's a Christmas miracle.
Sentimental hogwash.
All right. The critics' consensus reads as follows. The Nightmare Before
Miracles
Christmas is
2
stunningly
weeks.
original and visually delightful work of stop-motion animation. See, it's like focusing on the animation. To me, like, I wonder what... I really, really wonder if all of my problems would dissipate if this movie had come out, like, last year and I saw it for the first time. You know what I mean? Like,
I think so.
I really wonder that. But, yeah.
You're just worried about. You're just remembering your Hot Topic days.
Yeah,
Randy,
I blame
and it's
Hot
just
Topic.
haunting. Yeah, I
Your
blame
s-
Hot Topic.
your days
Randy
of-
just
Maybe.
has this teenage goth hang up that he just can't get past, and he's like, "Ooh, that's
Teenage
why I
goth
hate it."
hang-up. That's me.
Goth Randy over here.
Yeah.
I used to
we
be
all remember.
goth.
You used to work at Spencer's Gifts and sell grandma's
Yeah.
vibrators
Yeah, that was the
Used
most
to sell
defining week of my life.
I used to sell neon dildos.
to grannies.
Oh man, let's read some negative reviews.
Do you have the Jack
Let's
Skellington
see if
model?
there's any.
And blacklight posters.
Of
Oh
Bob
my god,
Marley,
there's black
like,
light posters
smoking
of
weed.
like fucking green aliens on Area 51 smoking ganj. Yeah, I remember
Fucking
vividly.
Spencer's. Jesus Christ.
All right, here's one negative review. Animation is a wonderful medium, but it's
Oh
almost
my
too
God.
compatible with Burton's uninhibited approach. When literally anything goes, even the most original idea can get lost in the creative shuffle. That didn't seem like it made a lot of sense to me.
What? It's
So,
too
I don't know what that
compatible
means.
with his style. Yeah, what?
It's just too good.
What?
Too uninhibited.
Brought
Okay.
Bob says
All right.
2 thumbs down.
I'm confused. Let's do another one. Adults, despite being wowed by the dazzling, geez, how they do that. How do they do that animation? That's all one portmanteau. Will find their attention wandering to Christmases past. Yeah, I kind of fall into that camp right now, personally. Yeah, but it's not funny, so I'm sorry. All right, let's just move on. Fuck this fucking Rotten Tomatoes shit. Congrats to Bob, and congrats to you both on the tie.
Brought
Bob, how's
Bobby.
that trivia looking?
I'm eating tonight. Yeah, well, there's like so much fucking trivia. Let's do it.
It's totally time for trivia.
Totally time for trivia. All right, The Nightmare Before Christmas originated from a poem written by Tim Burton in 1982 while he was working as an animator at Walt Disney Productions. With the critical success of Vincent, which was a short that he made earlier that year, Burton began to consider developing this story as either a short film or a half-hour TV special, to no avail. Burton was eventually fired from Disney in 1984 and went on to direct the very successful Beetlejuice and Batman from 88 and 89. For Warner Brothers, over the years, Burton's thoughts regularly returned to the project, and in 1990, he finally made a developmental deal with Disney to kick this bad boy off. This
Sweet.
movie, yeah, it's just like a history of how this movie came to be, basically. This movie marked the third consecutive film with a Christmas setting for Tim Burton. He did,
Returns.
Batman Returns,
and what?
and was also working on Ed Wood.
Oh, Edward.
And-
Ed Wood.
Yeah.
Is there Christmas in that? I haven't seen that in many years.
I haven't seen that in a few years either, and apparently it is. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say Edward Scissorhands because, though that isn't. I guess there is one Christmas scene kind of in that.
And Edward, yeah,
But
I
it
mean,
is-
like
it
there's
is way
several
Christmassy.
Christmas. Yeah, they had the Christmas
Yeah,
lights
Christmas
up.
party.
Maybe
Yeah.
that has to be in consideration because that came out in the 80s. That was not 90s, right? That was 88 or something.
I thought it was like 91.
Oh, 91 maybe?
Well, no, it might have been. Yeah, it was like late 80s, early 90s, like all of these were. So I think
Yeah.
90. It was 90.
Okay, so the same year that... No, it did Batman.
No,
Batman right
no.
before. So, yeah, Batman, and then that... Or no, Batman Returns. It doesn't matter. He did 3 in a row. There's
Yeah, I
three
think it was-
Christmas movies in a row.
we're so good at this.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Cool. This was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, which is a first for an
That makes
animated
sense.
film. Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, so it went 88 Beetlejuice, 89 Batman, 90 Scissorhands, 92 Batman Returns, 93 Nightmare Before Christmas comes out, 94 Ed Wood drops.
Okay.
So the only year he missed was 91.
What a slacker.
Crazy.
In 2023, this movie was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress, as it should
Way to
be.
go, Congress. Really doing your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting the important stuff. in.
Killing it. Keep up the good
That's
work.
why we pay you the big bucks.
This
Thanks for your civil service.
fuck. This movie employed 120 workers on 20 sound stages that ultimately took 109,440 pictures to complete this movie.
Oh my God.
Contracts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Psh,
I don't
no
know if it's
big
I don't know if it's a 24 frames per second movie or not, but it might be on thirds, so it might be a little bit less. But 24 frames per second is like around there as the industry standard for like film. So 90-minute movie.
Yeah.
24 frames at least.
Oh,
around there.
Math Mang Randy over here crunching
it'll
the numbers.
happen. It'll happen quick.
Whoa, crunch those numbers.
Crunching
Let's
the-
see.
That's not including the stuff
Nightmare.
they cut, I guess, because
Let's see,
there's like
yeah.
deleted scenes and stuff on Disney Plus and shit that I watched that were kind of
24 frames per second. I don't think I've seen deleted scenes. What were they?
There was a scene. It's not much the stuff I saw, but it's like Lock, Shock, and Barrel are watching as Oogie is playing around with Sally and Santa Claus, and it's that rope that Jack climbs down to get down there. That's their little crane thing, and he goes down there and like scares them off, and then goes in. So like little things like that, and then also there was an alternative ending that they didn't shoot, but they had an animatic for. That was Oogie Boogie was secretly Dr. Finkelstein or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And he was I forget what his motivation was, something like he was pissed off that
Jealous of Jack and Sally.
jealous of Jack's getting attention from Sally, and that's why he goes and creates the new girl directly in his image or whatever. I don't know which one I like better. I don't know that like he's just Bugs. He's just a bad guy made of bugs.
He's
is
just
all that
Bugs.
interesting to me.
He's just Bugs. I'm
He's
just
Bug-
Bugs.
He's just a bug boy, and that's it. But also, like, I don't know that works. At least that would have some sort of pathos behind it. I don't know. I might prefer that. Might have preferred that. but it's-
Tim Burton, whenever they changed the ending from what it is now to that, Tim Burton, whenever he heard about it, he flew to the production and like freaked the fuck out. Apparently, he was not a fan of that change and made them change it back.
Change it
He
back
was
to
not a
Bugs?
fan. He made it. Wait, what did he like?
He likes what it is now, which is what he wrote.
Okay. What he wrote. Okay.
But they changed the ending to what Randy just described.
Okay.
And he did not like that.
Yeah, I mean, it like makes a story sense, but I just like that there's a villain. He's just that's just who he is.
Yeah. I like it too. Yeah. I don't need more Finkelstein.
I don't know that it makes sense for Finkelstein either. Like it would need more narrative structure around that to make it work.
Narrative pipe.
A little more pipe. We need to lay more pipe in general.
More narrative.
But
narrative
I just
wiener.
don't like. I also just don't find like he's just a bug boy all that interesting to begin with, just on a ground level.
He's just a villain.
I'm into the bug boy situation. That's cool.
Yeah, but like just a villain is not an interesting villain.
I like bugs.
Hey, you know what is interesting? Your boy Selleck, he was describing Halloween Town as it was sort of influenced by German expressionism, which I think you definitely get a sense of that. And he said when they were designing Christmas Town, it was more of like a Dr. Seuss-esque kind of vibe, which I think you get that too, which both of those make a lot of sense. And then, of course, like normal world is just normal. Just looks...
Well, it's normal. It's
what's it inspired by?
Hell,
apparently. Like it's just like Tim Burton-ish. Like one thing I liked about that I noticed in the real world or whatever is while it doesn't have like the crazy architecture or whatever,
Angles,
it does sort of have like two-dimensional, like almost like a pop-up book style where it's like they're drawn at angles rather than actually exist at angles that they're being shot from, like the houses that you're looking down at, or like at a weird sort of like structured but illusionary angle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In fact, if you look at if you're on the YouTube, you can see behind me like the wall and the way the doors work here. Like that's not true to life.
Yeah,
but it is very structured or whatever. It's like it's a little warped, you know.
All right.
We like it warped. Selleck was asked about Burton's involvement, and he said, quote, "I don't want to take away from Tim, but he was not in San Francisco when we made it. He came up 5 times over 2 years, spent no more than 8 or 10 days in total on set." So he said, "Bitch, this is my movie."
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all just his...
he was not here.
Yeah, I mean, he designed it. I mean, he did the sketches, he made the outline, he had stuff. I mean, that's fine.
And wrote it. And then somebody put it together. Yeah,
and put his name on it.
That's fine.
Put his name on it.
Yeah, I mean, but Selleck does not get the credit he is owed because people don't even fucking understand that he's involved with this because the name Tim Burton is in the goddamn title.
Yeah, Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. But I mean, it is his world that he created. So, and it's a very unique world. Yeah.
It's not earned, but Selleck earns as much praise and gets less of it.
Yes, it's because in the same way, it's like sometimes you see that when novels are adapted, it's almost as if Tim Burton wrote a novel that was The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then it was adapted to a film. It just wasn't.
But also, I think it was a marketing decision more than anything else.
Yeah, he was blowing up.
I mean, at this point, Batman Returns had already come out, so yes,
he was blowing up
because they couldn't say it was directed by Tim Burton. Because he was doing other shit. He was involved, but not as involved in the
I mean, 4 bangers.
So they had to put his name on there to market it after.
Actually 5, because I don't know. Was Pee-wee's Big Adventure received well? But that had already come out as well.
It was received pretty well. I fucking love that movie.
Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, Batman Returns before this.
Dude, he was on fire there at the beginning of his career, just fucking
and then still he had Ed Wood, Mars Attacks, and Sleepy Hollow. Planet of the Apes broke. And no, that's not true because Big Fish came out right after Planet of the Apes, so he still had...
Yeah, Big Fish is solid.
Big Fish is great. I like Big Fish.
Yeah.
But
you know what else is great? The 227 puppets that the filmmakers had to construct to represent characters in this movie, with Jack Skellington having 400 heads.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I literally can't imagine.
Tedium involved with fucking stop motion.
Could you imagine
insane.
cycling through the heads to try and find the right one?
Yeah,
for
which
each
one?
frame?
Yeah, you had better have a very good catalog or organizer on hand. Like I would,
for real.
Dude. I can't even keep up with like my clothes.
Yeah,
and I do not have 400.
On February 22nd, 2021, Disney announced a sequel to the 1993 film. This was back in 2021, but it turned out to just be it turned out just to be a novel, a young adult novel, and it was released under the title "Long Live the Pumpkin Queen." Written by Shay Earnshaw, and it features Sally as the main character told through her point of view, with events taking place after the film. So you can buy that. That is out if you want to pick it up.
Maybe it gives her some character. That's great.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't
know. Good for the young adults.
Way to be young.
Last thing I have here. Henry Selick said Vincent Price was initially cast as Santa Claus and recorded all of his dialogue. However, after the death of Price's wife, his own health began to fail and his voice performance was very frail and weak, so the tracks were deemed unusable, which led much to Selick's regret, the role having to be recast. So,
oh no! Wait, who ended up playing Santa Claus?
I don't know.
Santa Edward Ivory? Who is that?
I don't know. Voice actor.
Who dat?
Okay.
Yeah, no Vincent Price.
Or just an actor. I don't know.
That is all the trivia I have. Let's talk Cooter of the Week.
Straight chillin'. Cooter of the Week.
Juice, what is a cooter and why do we hunt them?
Cooter. Character type. And a straight chillin'. Exclusive. Cooter has to hit 3 of these 5 points to be considered a cooter. We want the cooter with the most points. 5 points of cooterdom are sexual deviance, manipulation, smug arrogance, overall look and attire, and overall patheticness. Boys, is there a cooter in this children's film? Actually, Boogie Boogie.
Oogie or I was, we
Dr.
can start there, but Finkelstein,
maybe.
I think, needs to be
Finkelstein
talked
as
about for
well.
a second.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oogie's smug as fuck, I think.
Smug, arrogance, manipulative. All the games are rigged in his favor.
He cheats.
It's a cheater.
Sexual
Look and attire. He's a sack boy.
He's a sack of bugs. Yeah.
So,
he's a bunch of bugs.
he's just a
Wait,
bunch of
okay,
bugs.
let's talk about the bugs real quick since we're on Oogie Boogie. Is it one bug that controls the bugs? Is that what it is? It's the one that's left at the end where he's like still screaming that Santa Claus crushes. So is it like one mind bug and then all the other bugs just cooperate with the mind bug?
I never thought too much about it, but maybe, yeah. It can be
I don't think that they're
it,
explicit about it. I think it's that, or it's just they're all bugs, or it's just a sack man made of bugs and the sack is evil. I don't know.
Evil sack. Oh, Bob knows a little bit
Evil
about
sack.
that.
They call me the Brock
You gotta
boy.
crunch that sack.
You got. It's not flat enough.
Oh God.
Gotta pancake that sack.
No, we don't.
Sexual deviance for Oogie Boogie?
I don't think there's any.
He is. He's like playing with her leg or whatever.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he
I
is.
completely forgot about
Playing
that.
with that
That's a good call.
leg.
And he calls her like baby doll or something like that.
I mean, my
Or
grandfather
sugar
does
tits,
that,
I think.
but- Sugar. Well, hey there, sugar tits. Let me show you how to really look.
I think he says that. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. He like pops her shoe off and he's kind of like tickling her foot. Oh, D-man.
Ooh, he's a Tarantinite.
Whoa.
It's a foot boy.
So and
That's
then
3.
overall patheticness.
Kind of pathetic.
Pretty capable bugs, I would say.
It's a little pathetic how he reacts when Santa Claus shows up, and he's just kind of like, "Oh, hey, how's it?"
Oh, you mean Jack? When Jack shows up, yeah.
He's like, "Hey, I didn't know you were in town," or whatever the fuck he says.
Yeah. And also, I mean, the way he cheats is also kind of pathetic. Like, just roll it again. Like, you're totally in control. Like his reaction to losing his own game when he just roll it or just do whatever you want. Really,
it's a little bit light, I think, on evidence there, but I think we got the 3.
Yeah, all right, he's got 3. Well, we want to jump on over to old Dr. Finkelstein.
Yeah, so I mean, sexual deviance, I think, is pretty high, and manipulation for the same reason, because he's keeping fucking Sally like as captive and manipulating the shit out of her.
Locked away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Like looks and attire. I mean, if you live in Halloween Town, you probably have some weird shit happening, physically speaking. So I don't know, like. Does he fit in with his crowd? Yes.
Yeah, it looks good for the town, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not a sack of bugs.
He's got some weird lips.
He does.
His lips kind of bother me.
What's that fucking actor's name? He's
William
Hickey. Yeah, he's oh fuck, he's in Christmas Vacation as well. He's in The Burbs. Is he in The Burbs? I mean, I'm confusing him with another guy too. He's in fucking Major Pain. He's on all kinds of shit. Yeah,
he's kind of pathetic because he like only loves himself,
and he's easy to fool.
The only
even
way
though
he
can
create someone that he's compatible with is to make it himself.
Yeah, make them weird-headed motherfucker.
Well, like half his brain.
Like half his brain, yeah. I don't know. I think a little pathetic, it's a little sexual deviant, a little manipulative, a lot manipulative.
Little looking attire.
A little pathetic. I think that's he's registering on the scale for each point.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's about it. I think we can lock them both down.
Santa Claus. No, just kidding. Yeah, I think so.
Sandy Randy. Lock them up. Throw away the key.
All right.
We did it. Sorry, librarian. We're going to skip over what we've been watching this week because we have 6 voicemails. We're going to see how many we can blast through. Let's jump to our Hotline Screams.
Hotline Scream.
If you guys would like to call in and leave a voicemail to be featured on next week's show, you can do so at 904-638-3231. First up, we're going to hear from our friend Nicole. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Hey, fellas. Nicole from Light and Shadow here. Catching up on episodes, and I wanted to give a little input on the question that Miles asked about noir horror. I don't have any good answers for things that exist, but I think it would be great if somebody would do a good version of the Black Dahlia murder/mystery, because that story just has some really moody, horrific vibes, but it's also noir because, there's the detectives and it's LA in the 40s, and there is a version of Black Dahlia that came out in, I think, the early 2000s. It is not very good. But there is a podcast called Root of Evil that is about the Black Dahlia. It is one of the most interesting podcasts I've ever listened to. And certain episodes of that podcast, to me, are pretty horrific, intense. So anyway, Miles, maybe listen to Root of Evil if you have not, and that might scratch a little bit of your horror noir vibe. But my personal favorite sort of subgenre, mixed genre, is the horror western. And we have several horror westerns, but I think we could do more. My favorite, of course, being Bone Tomahawk, which is a straight up Western for the first 3 quarters, and then the last quarter turns into basically a cannibal movie. That one's always really fun to watch with family members that are Western fans. So anyway, that's my take. Let's do a good Black Dahlia adaptation. Let's get more horror Westerns. So I would love to know, you guys like horror Westerns? Do you have a favorite? Anyway, happy holidays, and until next time, stay spooky.
Good call with that Black Dahlia stuff. I think that could work really nicely. I mean,
Yeah, I remember
you could do a
seeing
lot
that
worse with-
movie that came out, but I don't remember anything about it. I think I saw it in theaters.
I remember even then being like, "This is pretty bad."
No. Yeah. I
not
really
that
don't remember
discerning.
anything about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be good. And yeah, horror westerns. Yeah, she covered Bone Tomahawk with us on this podcast.
That's right. That's the only one I
Yeah.
can think of off the top of my head.
We just
Let me
don't get
see.
any kind, not even horror westerns, but westerns just aren't made anymore.
Oh, there was Ravenous.
Yeah,
which
we
I think
did
was her
Ravenous.
pick, actually.
I think Hydrabird picked it for Nicole, if I remember correctly.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, but yeah, we did talk about that on here, and that was a fun discussion.
No.
Tremors, arguably. I don't really think so. But
John Carpenter's Vampires is not particularly good, but you can watch that.
like the modern stuff, like Dusk Till Dawn, Tremors, I feel like
Dusk
those
Till
are
Dawn, yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
on the
Dust Till Dawn is
precipice.
in the realm, yeah.
But there's not a cowboy.
Well,
It's
there's not, but
just
it's like
desert
dusty.
setting. Yeah.
Oh, should have been a cowboy.
It's not too late.
World,
Should have
technically.
learned to rope and ride.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be happy to see another horror western at some point. I just don't like it. It's some of these genres are a little tougher to blend than others, obviously. And-
Yeah. I mean, there could, you know what though? There could be a really cool. I don't know much about it except for the name, to be honest. But this just popped in my head. We could do a really cool sci-fi horror that's like the Skinwalker Ranch style
Mhm.
sci-fi
That'd be cool.
on a cowboy style. Yeah.
Here's one that
Yeah, like a creature feature.
that's pretty
Yeah.
solid. There's this movie from 1989 called Sundown: The Vampire in Retreat. Pretty cool, like more of a modern cowboy kind of thing happening out in the desert, but it's an interesting twist on a vampire movie. If you're looking for something different, I'd recommend that one. It's pretty solid, actually.
One thing too I noticed suddenly is that we actually have covered, I think, about 8 Tim Burton films now, even though he didn't direct this. But I mean, there was a time where we had to like break the seal and we hadn't covered any Tim Burton, but now we've done Beetlemang. We did Scissorhands, thanks to me, on my Halloween pick.
Thank you.
Mars Attacks.
Oh,
Also did
hell
Sleepy
yeah.
Hollow on my Halloween pick. We did Frankenweenie and Beetlejuice Deuce. And did Batman Returns with the G Baby on YouTube.
Dude,
so there you go.
That movie fucking slaps. That was a good.
That movie's dope. I really like that movie. It's
There's-
crazy. It's so wild.
Glenn Danzig's second movie is it's a
yeah.
vampire western called Death Rider and the House of Vampires. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and I highly recommend it if you can find it.
Oh boy.
I think you can only buy it on Blu-ray. I believe that's still the only way to watch it. It will blow your fucking mind, dude. Like it would be so much fun to talk about it on this show, but like I said, I think you just have to buy it. I don't think you can stream it anywhere at all. So not very accessible, but watch that one with some friends
All right.
and your mind will be blown.
I would not watch it alone.
Yeah, smart. Thanks for calling, Nicole. Always good to hear from you. Next up, we're going to hear from our biggest fan, Shaboy Nos. What's he got to say?
What's up, guys? It's Nas here, calling in because I heard Matt's voicemail in the last episode, and the straight chilling tattoo. I would love to get a straight chilling tattoo, but I want to get other tattoos first. As this little project, like my left arm is like I'm keeping that free for tattoos on my for movie tattoos, because on my left arm I have a ghost face tattoo, and I'm getting a Blair Witch one really soon. And then my my right arm is an arm where I have tattoos for my favorite bands. So I have like Falling in Reverse right now. I'm getting a Pierce the Veil tattoo, and then tomorrow actually I'm going to Ice Nine Kills concert. So the bands that I go to, I'll try to get a tattoo of. But a straight chilling tattoo would be pretty awesome. And of course, everyone who has that is most definitely the biggest fan of straight chilling. I don't even know where I would like get my straight chilling tattoo, where I would put it. Maybe that's a cool question for everyone. If you would get a straight chilling tattoo, where would you get it? Probably, I like tattoos on my arm, so I probably would get it on my arm. I forgot, I knew some people have a straight chilling tattoo, but I don't remember where, on what body part they have it. But everyone who has a straight chilling tattoo, you guys are awesome. That's like, imagine straight chilling getting cancelled in 2 years and you're stuck with that tattoo, you know, but I don't think you guys are going to get cancelled. But you never know. With Bob, that does whatever he wants, apparently. But anyways, I listened to the episode also, and it was very, very fun. Gonna check out Scrooge first, for sure. And I can't wait for the Nightmare Before Christmas review. I absolutely love that movie. But anyways, guys, love you, and bye-bye.
Nos, don't
Bob's
cancel
gonna
me.
Get us canceled.
Don't cancel me. I'll
Bob-
come.
Whoa.
Bob's gonna get us canceled.
Yeah, who do you think would be the most likely one of us to get us canceled? Probably Bob, right?
Probably Bob.
I guess. I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess.
You're sick and twisted
Bob, you
opinions.
know,
They really,
you
you can only
know.
conceal them so long.
We're trying to protect you, but you know.
Thank you,
You know
for
what you've done.
protecting me. You know, I'm a little fucked up. I'm just a little fucked up.
Yeah, you're
It
sick.
goes way past nut crunching, people. Let's just say
Just a little fucked up.
Let's just say when Bob's crimes come out, we actually are kidding. We don't know anything about them. We have not been hiding them. We're not
I've
protecting
never met
this
this
man.
man.
I don't know anything about him.
I don't know Brat Bob. I've never heard of him before in my life.
Wait, I remember, so I know Matt's tattoo is on his leg. I can't remember where Heidelberg's tattoo is. Is it his arm?
Yeah, he has it on his arm.
also
Arm tattoo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
So
that's it,
two
right?
people. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Why don't we have more?
For some reason in my
people
memory, I thought one of the Nates got one too,
tattoos?
but I guess not. I guess
I guess they don't love us.
They don't
care
love
that
us.
much. You know, they're not the biggest fans.
Nas, you
know.
gotta be the first person to get a straight chilling tattoo on your inner thigh. That's the place.
Oh yeah. And then a lot
I
of
want a
sexy
gooch tat
women
for
need
a
to
straight
start tattooing themselves as well.
Yeah.
It's a perfect gooch tat for
I
Christmas.
mean, I definitely appreciate the big burly men having our tattoos, but let's get some.
I know you do, buddy. I know you do.
Bears exclusively get straight chilling tattoos. That's
You might not see him that often because it's hidden under the chest hair. But
Uh-huh.
you can believe.
when it grows back, you just can't see it at all. It's
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
thanks
boys.
thanks for calling us. Always good to hear from our biggest fan. Next up, we're going to hear from Shaboy Chris. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Hey, Straight Challenge crew, this is Chris. Calling before the Nightmare Before Christmas episode, the prompts about Christmas music. So I just wanted to suggest what I feel is an underheard Christmas song. It's 364 Days by the Murder City Devils. It's like a ballad. Murder City Devils is one of my favorite bands, like all through the 2000s. But that song, you know, it's like a ballad. Doesn't really sound like anything else they do. You know, like if you haven't heard them, like a good compare and contrast is like 364 Days Christmas song, and then Press Gang. That's probably one of my favorites of them. But anyways, it's a really good Christmas song. It's a little sad, but if you hadn't heard it, I'd definitely check it out. That's it, real quick. Thanks for the show. Have a good one. Bye.
Nice. I like a good reco for a decent Christmas song, as opposed to whatever the hell they're going to throw on department store radio.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Want a lot for Christmas.
Working for one Christmas season at an Office Max print center really broke that song for me for fucking ever. It was on 3 or 4 different renditions, like repeatedly per hour.
I remember working at the Galleria, and just this song, you just start to lose your goddamn mind. It's like, can we switch out?
Absolutely.
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
I remember, you know what song did it for me at the Galleria? It was that song, "A Lovely Day." I don't know.
Oh, yeah. What is that, Bill?
A lovely day. It's like, God damn.
Not a Christmas song.
Not a Christmas song.
Right.
It's just a song that fucking broke.
Well, that song is also like long as shit and the most repetitive song since the fucking song that never ends. Like,
yeah.
Just keeps fucking going.
It's like, God damn, it's not a lovely day anymore.
So you're standing in the jewelry store just screaming.
It was a lovely day 8 hours ago at the beginning of my shift. Now it's a hellish night.
Damn. But you know what? I'm talking about Christmas. I've mentioned this before, but the Christmas song I fucking hate the most is Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
That song
Good call. Yeah, that song sucks, asshole.
That goddamn song.
It's a bad song.
This even like the music, but it's so goddamn repetitive. But the music behind it is also terrible. I hate that whatever sound is making that sound. I hate it.
Yeah, it's bad.
Simply. No,
we're fucking not.
Dude, Paul McCartney just sat on the John and in 5 minutes chat that song right out and made a bundle.
I did like Nicole's interpretation that it was about a seance, people wandering into a seance and then having to pretend that it wasn't. But other than that, I hate that goddamn song.
Oh, no. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. We're just.
Oh, no. Yeah. We're just, just having a Christmas
time. Nothing to see here.
Simply.
The moon is bright. The blood is flowing.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation, Chris. We'll check it out. That's a new one for me. I definitely never heard of it before.
For sure.
Next up, Devils. All right. We're going to hear from our friend Cole. Let's hear what Cole has to say.
Hey, guys. That's the first time I'm hearing the Sexy Dracula greeting there. So I used to call in all the time as a courteous Canadian Cole. I haven't called in a long, long time. And I don't really even have anything to say. I've just been meaning to call you guys forever. Let you know I'm still listening every week, letting you know I still love you guys. One question I've kind of thought, especially with Noss claiming he's your biggest fan, I was thinking it'd be fun for guys to call in and if you can remember what the newest episode of Straight Chillin' was when you discovered them and kind of what your story was and how you found them, I thought would be really cool to hear from everyone. For me, it was during COVID, and Alien was your newest episode at the time, episode 264. And you guys basically all said the beginning was boring and the end was really cool. And I totally disagreed with you guys at the time. I mean, you guys all gave it good scores. It's not like you were hating on the movie or anything. But even though I didn't necessarily agree with you guys, I really liked listening to you guys, and so I went back and started at 63 or whatever's on Spotify. And I didn't listen to anything new until I had caught up to what was was new. I think I remember working on my house because I was laid off. So I did a ton of work on my house during COVID, and I would listen to like 7 or 8 episodes a day of you guys when I first found you. So I think it's amazing you guys are still able to do it every week, and you guys haven't missed a week for however many years now. That's incredible. I can't seem to do anything that consistent from week to week. So good on you guys. I love hearing you. Can't wait to hear other people's stories. Thanks. Bye.
Dude,
First.
I can't even listen to me 8 hours a day. What the fuck? I can't listen to my thoughts that long.
First, I do want to say that thank you for calling in and listening for so long. But a little revisionist history going on there. Bob thought the beginning of Alien was slow and boring.
I did say that.
I don't think me and Randy felt that
The
way.
historian has spoken.
I
don't remember what I say ever. So
on our episode, I gave it a 4.5. I think you both gave it a 5. So I was
absolutely
the odd man out there. I remember that episode. We had a great conversation. I think a great conversation about that movie. And one of the I can't remember if it was on YouTube. I think it was YouTube. Somebody left us a comment that I'll like never forget. It was like,
or a review on iTunes.
Yeah, maybe. It was like, keep your politics out of my sci-fi movie. I was like, brother,
we were talking about Geiger.
Yeah, it's like, we're not inventing this shit. Like, it was intended fully by the filmmaker. It's just wild.
That is.
Man.
Also, for some reason, I feel like in my mind, I could be completely wrong about this, but I feel like that was also 1 a.m. Wes's first episode too. I don't know why I think that. Yes. And then I think G Baby has mentioned a couple times It Follows was his first episode, or like that's what got him the podcast.
And Cole started asking the question. I thought he was asking, just see if they can remember what the most recent episode was. I was like, man, that's my challenge every week. I'm like, what are we doing? Who are we? What am I watching? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember shit.
Yeah. What?
And Nicole mentioned before too, and I just can't remember because it was early. Was it Ex Machina? Yeah,
Ex Machina.
God, we got to redo Ex Machina at some point.
That was a fucking good movie, man.
Yeah, it's a good. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I like that. I like that question, Cole. Yeah, if you guys are listening and you can recall whatever the newest episode was, whenever you first found us, what brought you to us, let us know. Call in.
Yeah,
good. Yeah, good shit. Thanks for calling, Cole. Good to hear from you, man. Thanks for still hanging around.
Love to hear from an old head.
Still listening. Yeah. Next up, we're gonna hear from Trey. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Yo, it's Trey. I'm doing my quarterly call-in that I usually do. Last week, I believe you guys asked what our favorite Christmas song was. I must say, I don't know if it's my favorite, but one I done talk about is Red Water Christmas Morning by Typo Negative. That is an absolute banger. But the whole band is, so what do you expect? I also usually talk about a couple movies I've seen recently. I watched all the Halloweens recently, except for the most recent two. Those were a lot of fun. 4, 5, and 6 were pretty weird, but I had a lot of fun. I watched The Fly, The Fly. It was a masterpiece. I don't even know how, I don't know. That left such an impact on me when I watched it. I watched Death Proof recently, the Quentin Tarantino joint. Big fan of that. I'm a big fan of him, so I was a big fan of that. I like the girls. They had a fun dynamic. Eden Lake I watched recently. All I can say is that movie pissed me off, and fuck those kids. A couple others, but last one, 31. And as the biggest Rob Zombie fan I know, even I didn't like that movie. I was very disappointed. But pod's going great. Still listening most weeks. I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite Christmas-themed drink for the holidays? I'm pretty basic. I have to say I'm a big Sprite Cranberry fan. But, I don't know. Let me know.
I love that question. Yeah. Thanks, Trey.
Well, it's going to be the nog, I mean. But I do, you know what? I do really love a spiced wine. hot.
It's like a mulled wine is nice. Yeah,
wine,
like
really
I like that too. I was debating those two myself off the top of my head, and like I think it's got to be nog, like nog with brandy in it, not like the prepackaged nog. Though I don't really like the alcoholic prepackaged stuff. Like I need it to be the real deal,
homemade.
A little bit of spice added.
Nog is good. I just had a glass of hot cider because it's actually fairly chilly in Florida currently, so that was nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
I also really like Southern Tier Brewing. They put out this Christmas beer every year. It's called 2Xmas, and it's like a very like spicy, warm ale kind of thing. It's just got a lot of Christmas spices in it, and that's really nice if you're into that sort of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is good. I also I had recently a cocktail called a grasshopper, which I think isn't technically, I don't think it's tied to Christmas in any way, but like I feel like it would fit nicely. It's like a creamy, it's kind of noggish in terms of like the consistency, but it's like minty. It's like a minty cream, like a creme de menthe thing. It's pretty good.
That sounds good.
I might have some of that this year.
Whip it up.
Mm-hmm.
Whip it, Randy.
Whip it up.
I'm gonna whip it
Randy.
real good.
Whip it up. Yeah, that's another good one. Call in. Let us know what your favorite holiday bevy is. We got
my favorite holiday bevy is
this.
It's the one down by the railroad tracks.
Cool. We got one more. Juice, do we have time for the last one? Are you good?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
All right. Cool. We got one more. Last up, we're gonna hear from our friend Midnight Mike.
Midnight Mike. Yeah, that's the best Christmas song ever written. Darling Love, Christmas, Please Come Home. Also, the Dominic's a Donkey, Randy. What a fucking terrible song. Like, the Italian Christmas donkey. Like, yeah, I hate that song. And also, Randy, I listened to the album of Real Big Fish that you recommended of their Christmas songs, and I did not know that they had that, and it is so good. So good. I mean, I love Real Big Fish, and that hits. But either way, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, best Christmas song ever written. All right.
Oh, yeah. That was it. I don't know that I was the one that recommended. Was you, Bob?
I think I did.
I think Rob did, actually.
Because I haven't listened to that extensively, so I don't know that I would have conjured that immediately.
Actually, I think it was me. I gave the
Oh, what's your favorite song off that, Juice?
Oh, you know, track
me.
2.
That ska
Track
Christmas
2.
song, right?
Yeah, the ska one with the Christmas.
The big ska
and the
one,
ska.
right? With all the ska.
It's got the horns in it. you know?
Yeah.
It's a little punky, you know. A little,
I like the one with the horns.
Oh,
yeah, that's the
the
best ska
one
song.
with the horns.
There's actually I listen to this band called Cheek Face, who are great. I recommend them in general, but they release an EP of Christmas songs that is literally just like 3 of their random songs with just jingle bells heavily put into the mix right on top of it. It's really funny.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Cool.
But yeah, like that is like that. Baby Please Come Home, or I can't remember the title of that. That is a great song.
That is.
like that one.
Yeah. That's a catchy song. Very good. Good choice.
Just-
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Check out Carol of the Beers from Real Big Fish. It's
Track 2.
It's a classic.
The one with the horns.
That's the
With all
ska
the
one.
horns. Ironically enough,
The one.
no horns.
Ah, yes. The no horns ska.
No horns. Yeah. Thanks for calling Midnight Mike. Always good to hear from you. Again, if you guys are listening and would like to call in and answer any of those questions posed by these lovely folks, hit us up at 904-638-3231. Do you guys have any other prompts you want to throw out there for next week?
Did you fuck my mom, Santa?
That's my question. Did you fuck my mom, Santa?
I did not know what the fuck that said.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That bum's a little hard to understand. Charlie Kelly's scream voice is a little hard to parse.
Yeah, intense.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I like the the prompt that we were given. What was that? It was pretty good.
Didn't Nicole say something? Well, maybe not.
No. It was man, we did. This is the most voicemails we've gotten in one time.
Well, one of the questions was what brought you to the podcast? How'd you find the podcast?
Yes.
Oh yeah, how'd you find the podcast?
New episode. Yeah.
First episode.
And then Christmas beverage. Favorite Christmas beverage.
Favorite Christmas
I like
beverage.
that.
So we can roll with those. Sure. I mean, those are two solid questions.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't want to come up with anything, so I could barely remember anything.
Cool.
Christmas. Tell us.
Christmas.
Yeah, keep the Christmas party going. It seems like everybody's vibing out.
Christmas dies tonight.
We just added 2 new Christmas episodes to our Christmas playlist, which you can find on Spotify. And it's over like 20 hours or something now. So there you go.
What is that called? How can people find that?
That is a question, Bob.
Yeah, so Justin compiled all of our Christmas episodes into one playlist on Spotify. So if you want to...
It just says Straight Chillin' Christmas, hosted by me. My name is Soju on there. So
Soju the man.
Soju the man.
Cool.
But it really just says Soju. And actually, it was incorrect. It is 43 hours of Christmas content. It has Black Christmas, Violent Night, Rare Exports, P-Deuce, Nosferatu, Brooklyn 45, Elves, The Mothman Prophecies, Terrifier 3, Calvert, The Green Knight, The Lodge, a mini cast for Black Christmas, Christmas Evil, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Deuce, Krampus, Silent Night, Deadly Night, OG, Prometheus.
Of course.
You gotta do it. Yule Log, live from the warm side of the door, our live show 400, Thanksgiving, Blood Rage, triple feature that has Edward Scissorhands on it, and Scrooge from last week, and now Nightmare Before Christmas. So we'll be up to like 45 hours.
That's a lot of good shit, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
God damn.
Oh.
And we're going to add a couple more before the year's out, too. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger.
Damn.
I love you.
Almost 50 hours of Christmas content. That's like 2 hours a day for your 25 days of Christmas.
Yeah. Math. You did it. So we're going to be back next week, as always. Next week is actually not a Christmas episode, but it's going to be the only one of the month that is not Christmas related.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about a new release hitting Netflix this Friday. It is Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Hell yeah, bro.
So it's going off. There was Knives Out, Glass Onion.
Yeah.
Right? And now this one.
Wake Up Dead Man. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's got Daniel Craig in it?
Yep.
It sure do.
Is this a Netflix deal again?
It is, yeah.
It is.
Ooh, thank God. Okay, I can watch it
easily. It was in theaters. Randy, you saw it in theaters, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Nice.
And I have opinions.
Is it on Netflix right now, or is it coming out this weekend?
I don't think it's out on Netflix until
the
12th,
I think. Yeah, this
Gotcha.
Friday.
All right, well, cool. That'll be an easy watch for Shaboy.
Yeah, check it out. Get ready for next week's show. Until then, we're on the socials. Just search Straight Chilling. We'll pop right up. If you'd like to join in the Holly Jolly Slack channel fun, let us know in one of those social media outlets. I'll send you a link so you can join us. And until next week, as always, all you mother truckers, please keep chilling.
A limousine and a pizza.